Hey yo, what up? It's Don.
Family here.
We are the Soul Brothers. Good to see you guys. Live and direct from Los Angeles. We're gonna talk about some sneaker news real quick.
Sneaker news.
We got some beef brewing in the industry. Okay, in the sneaker world, two heavyweights. Well, one heavyweight and one
very lightweight.
No, it's not very light, but it's pretty not lightweight. As heavy as Adidas. But it's Adidas versus Puma.
And did you guys also know that they used to be brothers?
Yes.
The founders.
The founder of Adidas' brother started Puma.
Yep.
Right, but both of those men are probably dead now, and now they're just separate companies. But anyways, the main thing that they're having a problem with is Boost technology.
So Boost technology is a plastic polyurethane kind of material capsules that are heated. So they put in like a little slab, and then they heat it, and then it turns into this mold it, and then it turns into a springy kind of foam. And then it was actually developed by a company named BASF, BASF. We'll just call it BASF. Okay. And
in around 2011.
Yeah, 2011. And then Adidas and Puma worked on it. They both worked with this company in the early development stages of this material.
They both were like courting this. I think they maybe had seen. Maybe this company started approaching people like, look, we have this stuff.
Yeah.
And then Adidas and Puma were like, oh shit, like what's up with that? And they started courting them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they both started developing their own versions or trying to market it their own way.
Yeah.
Adidas calling it Boost and Puma calling it NRGY. NRGY. So
that's original.
Yeah. So what happens is Adidas says, you know what, we really like this technology. We're going to cut you a check to use it exclusively.
Yep.
And BASF goes, okay, great, sure, you can do that. But then, Puma kind of lets it slide for a little bit, I guess. But then I guess Puma now wants to start releasing their own NRGY, which line. Is not Boost, each of them own the names exclusively. Adidas obviously owns Boost, is probably a trademark, and Puma owns NRGY.
But they don't own the material.
But they don't own the patent of the material. It's probably patented by BASF, and they own the patent, but they can license it out to whoever they want. Now, so Puma says, we're going to drop our own version of Boost, and it's going to be called NRGY, and Adidas says, no.
No.
So both these companies are based out of Germany.
Yep.
So Adidas sued Puma and says, you can't do that.
They went to German court.
The German court was like, no way.
Adidas, screw you.
Yep.
And Puma is allowed to manufacture this. But then last year, or 2 years ago in 2014, Puma went away from BASF and then went to an American company based in the U.S. It's called Huntsman Corp. And then they're making like a Boost-like material.
Right.
And I guess that's where they're getting their shit now. And that's what we have. It's the Puma NRGY V2 or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, and they're trying to undercut the Ultra Boost, which is obviously a hit shoe and
so that's sexy,
making a lot of money, but it is a $200 shoe. Now this shoe is said to be cost around $100.
The $100,
USD, of course, and so. Obviously, we got a little. This probably doesn't end here. It may continue. There's also separate courts. There's different territories.
And Adidas can sue again and shit or whatever.
They can sue again, and they can also sue in the U.S. So I would think so. But so this is kind of interesting. You have a technology that was, which is a lot of times the case with big companies like Apple. Apple doesn't invent most of the tech they use. It's been invented by smaller companies. They either buy the company or license it, like a Thunderbolt. I'm not sure if Thunderbolt is specifically, but I know MagSafe, which is their chargers, is a separate company. MagSafe, I'm not sure if they purchased them or acquired them, but it's kind of a standard thing in large business for this to happen. But that means that Puma is probably coming with it's Boost.
And it's way cheap.
And it's way cheaper. But
it might be a different kind of material, like the ingredients and what they use and shit, because it's Huntsman, and then
maybe
BASF patented it.
Yeah.
So it might be a little different.
But something happened. I mean, they probably know enough to make their own.
Yeah.
Now, probably. But it also, like, something happened is to where they were both courting this company at the same time, right? Now, Adidas was able to get an exclusive deal done, right? Maybe that exclusivity, who knows how long that was for, right? And maybe that stopped, and then Puma was like, okay, let's start selling. And, you know, there may have been a bidding war or whatever. But whatever happened, they went to court, and the judge looked at all the information, which we don't know, and was like, Adidas, you can go fuck yourself. Puma could release this because maybe they were really, at the forefront of it with Adidas, Puma, you know?
Yeah. But maybe I'll get these and try it out. I don't really want to, though.
No, we should.
Yeah?
We should.
Why
yeah,
not, you know?
Yeah.
And if it's as comfortable as Ultra Boost, then why the fuck not? I don't give a shit about, like...
They look like hot garbage. That's for sure.
But if they're comfortable, then I'm down.
Yeah.
You know, if they're comfortable, I'm down. Because that Boost material, if you compare it with the Ultra Boost, it looks a good amount thicker, especially in the forefoot area.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
We will see. That's just an update real quick on some sneaker news, just touching base with you guys.
Tell us what you guys think about this shit, or did we get anything wrong? I don't know.
Let us know.
Let us know. What do you
Who's
guys,
in the wrong?
Who's in the wrong? What do you guys think about Puma's new shit? Is it awesome? What does this shoe look like? Is it ugly as balls? Or I don't know. Just tell us in the comments.
Just let us know. But we're here for you guys. You know.
Yeah.
If you have any
problems
feelings about this, we're here for you.
Yep.
I know it's a very upsetting video. It's very.
I'm actually excited.
Yeah.
Because I can get Boost for cheaper.
Yeah. And then it's Skechers has their own Boost too.
Screw that one. We're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about.
All right. Anyways, that's it for today. We will see you guys ASAP. My name is Don.
Emily here.
We are the Soul Brothers. Later.
Hey.